Makhaula, let's start off with the jersey. Your thought on the jersey?
Yeah, it's quite a nice jersey. And the texture is good, and I love the stripes that are red here, and I think most of the things that it's important. I think it's the name that is at the back of my shirt, not Makhaula, but the name of Ubabum Panza. I think it's going to drive us to want to win each and every game because of if you look at his history, what he has done for the people of Soweto, it's quite heritage, and he was a legend. So you will, when wearing that jersey, you also know that you're representing so many people, and you also representing him. May his soul rest in peace. So yeah.
But I'm listening to you talking about the history of parades, and I know you growing up as a pioneer as well. Coming from this trip, you are coming back from now. Do you guys get the sense to understand what when you just there is a lot of history and the hopes of the people, not only of Soweto, but the whole Southern African region?
Yeah, we do understand that, and we just have to not to let the people down. Yeah, I do understand it, and we just have to be sure of what we are doing in the field of play and follow what the coach is always saying to us, because sometimes we tend to lose concentration during the games. I also lose it. I think we just have to take it one game at a time in order to achieve what we want to achieve in this coming season.
And there were a couple of those games, especially in the second round. There were a couple of those games that we saw, games that you could have converted a point to 43 points, and dropping some of those points here. I mean, the loss to Richards Bay and them. So, in as much as you had a good second round, I think there were a few losses, maybe 2 or 3, but also you guys maybe with a bit of concentration.
Yeah, for me, I would say those teams, when they come to Orlando, or when they come to play against Orlando Pirates, they are motivated because they know that, firstly, they know that the game is live, everyone is watching, and they also want to wear this jersey. So they will give everything that they want on the field of play. And I think we also give everything that we want at the field of play. But sometimes we tend to start the game slow. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because of taking light the opponents or what. But if you can see, like the games where we won, we always start on a high note. Then definitely I know that we're gonna win that game. So for me, what I would say to the guys this season, I would wish us to always start the game on gear number 5, not start the game at gear number 1, maybe taking the opponent's light and maybe missing the chances, because not that we don't get any chances, we do get any chances, but if we don't convert them, that team will only get one, and when they get one, they pack the pass. Then when they pack the pass, it's difficult to penetrate teams like I don't want to say names, but the other teams, when they score one, then because when you come to Orlando, then you score one, we have to defend that 1-0. So yeah.
Do you feel like you guys maybe, like some of the fans say, maybe you guys could be the favorites, like to maybe win the league, especially with the couple of changes to Mamelodi Sundowns, the technical team?
For me, I would say I don't think what happened at whatever, like Sundowns technical team changes could be the favorites for that, but because of they still have the same players, they still have the same assistant coaches, so it's the same team, but we don't know what they can come maybe surprise us with something else, so. And the league is not Sundowns. The league it's Richards Bay, it's Amazulu, it's Chiefs, but because of they are always winning the league, everyone is gonna say no. But we have the capacity to challenge them. We have the players. I've seen it in Spain, and the new guys have gelled well. And I've once said to my roommate that we have a really good squad. Like, we can challenge for the league, but we must concentrate each and every time, each and every game. We must concentrate, because if you don't concentrate, the teams, they punish you, and when they punish you, it's difficult to come back sometimes.
And just on the Champions League, I mean, last season you couldn't even make it to the group stages. I mean, losing to Joining Galaxy. I mean, I'm sure that's something that we want to correct this season.
Yeah, I think they know what it means for Orlando Pirates and for the fans to play in the Champions League. I think they understood it. They understood it okay when we lost against Joining, because everyone was down, like the fans, the players, the chairman. But I think this year we're gonna do better.
And you've been there in that space with Amazon, playing group stages. A club like Orlando Pirates, and that's caused that. Singabanye thina senza imali uma kune group stages Champions League.
Yeah.
Like Orlando. So it personal team. Yeah, but you've been there in that space. And I look at the group of players who are playing here. Bafana, Namibia, Angolan now. Surely this is not talent that cannot be in the group stages.
Can you come again?
I'm saying you've been there in the group stages with Amazon.
Yeah.
You see the quality there. And when you look at the squad here at Pirates, Bafana players, Namibian internationals, Angolans, people who are at the AFCON, surely this is not talent that cannot be in the Champions League group stages.
I think for me, we've seen Bafana in the AFCON. And the heart. Sometimes it's not about the talent, the skill or what. But if you play with your heart and show that you want something, then I think if us players, we go to the group stages and we fight each and every game with our hearts, then maybe next year we'll speak something different. Maybe we'll be speaking like how did they make it? How did they end up going to the semi-final or maybe to the quarter-final? So if you play with your heart, I think that's what I need to, and the senior guys, we need to put in those youngsters that know you have nothing to do. Just play with your heart. Play like there's a scout from I don't know. Play maybe Jesus is saying, today if you don't play well, you are dying. So that's all that we need. Play with your heart.
And is this also the message you're getting from Amachita, especially those who are at the AFCON and even that followed? Because everyone, I don't know, but looking from a distance, everyone, there we could see and we believe that the team is doing something, but people had no belief at all. So Amachita, who are coming from there, are they also bringing that to go to A?
Yeah, I think CBC is also saying, I think by supporting each other again. If you're not in the team, you need to support whoever is in the team. And whenever you pray, just be there like because he's your brother, that one. Because tomorrow it can be you who's playing when he's not playing. So I think ukusupporta nakwabo like from AFCON kusibonisile that anything it's possible, and I think like the likes of CBC, they like bayayifaka leyo nto leyo, and nathi like ama senior guys, like it's not like uthi asiyifaki kulama player amancane. Yeah, siyayifaka ukuthi bafethu if you support each other and if sidlala sonke, like if ngizogijimisa ibhola mina ngiligijimisa mali yale ningangilandeli ngigijimisa ibhola ngedwa, then sho ukuthi ngisebenza ngiyi-one. But if sisebenza sonke, angithi uyazi nasegasi bathi touch one touch all, so like kumele senze kanjalo. If ubamba uyi-one then ubamba sonke.
You guys were very close to Babu Mshengo. Must have been tough to learn about his passing in that fashion, and especially when he was far, you guys were far away to even come and pay your last respects.
Yeah, it was really sad, because I think for me, even my agent I think he played a huge role of me maybe coming here. You see, but that's what my agents told me, that he is one guy who said no, let's bring in that old Madala here at Pirates. So for me, like it really got me, because he was close to many players. But I think whatever we are playing for this season, we need to play it for him. So it will mean a lot to him. You see, like even to us, to say no, this is for Preston.
And especially when you watch him sitting with Stan, maybe you got to learn more about him. You know about his history here in Shine, first bafana coach. Kwanza umnika zile respect le.
Yeah, and then mina kudala vele ngimhlonipha. Yabona in wenzele like amajita amaningi, like from kudala, like ama players. Some of the players like abanye bebengawayazi ukuthi abubani, yabona. So nama ngilandela history ngabona ukuthi okay ukuthi ngizelana it's because of lo muntu musudala yenza lento lena, yabona. So like azange ngihlale shabo ukudlula kwakhe, but ukwenziwe uNkulunkulu ukwenziwe uyena. But I think we should dedicate this season to him. If we win things, we need to do it for him. I think Yene no Babu Mpanza, they've really played a big role in our South African football.